I did it. Today is day 30. That is 30 days of videos every single day, whether I wanted to or not. It's a lot of work. And I'm in a couple different groups of YouTube creators, and I had a couple people mention to me, it was around the day 18 to 20 mark. Wow, that's a real marathon that you're on right there. And I was like, yeah, it's not really too bad. But I'll tell you, as I got up to day 24, 25, 28, 29 was my birthday on a Saturday yesterday. Really didn't feel like recording yesterday. I didn't have very much time. And now it's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It's been raining in New Hampshire for what feels like 2 months. And all my friends are at a big party, cookout up north. And I'm here filming my video, getting it done because that's what I said I was going to do. Because I want the data. I'm not going to stop on day 29 when I said I'm going to do 30 because I want 30 days worth of data to be able to look at, to help with growing my channel, to help understanding the algorithm, analytics, all this stuff is just really important to me because, as I've said in a million videos, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm doing this as a 5 to 10 year goal. This is not something I'm looking to blow up. I mean, it would be awesome, but I'm not looking to blow up over the course of 6 months or 1 year because it's just not realistic. I know how hard it is for that to happen. There's a lot of people that have great success over their first year in YouTube, and I didn't want to go into it saying, I can be like one of those guys and then fall way short and be really frustrated and quit. I don't want to quit this. This is something I'm going to do long term. So 30 days worth of videos, 30 videos in 30 days, however you want to say it. But I am completing that today, which is incredible. It feels great to know that I can take a day off. What I have decided through this process is that my views and everything is going so well that I'm going to continue posting more than one video a week. I was thinking about doing every weekday. I might do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Not exactly sure. I'm going to think about it today and probably take tomorrow off, think about it tomorrow, make a plan, have like a legitimate, business plan of attack with this. And then I'm going to relaunch essentially my channel. I've got data, I've got a warmed up algorithm, I have an audience of people who are watching me with this. My channel's not huge, so it's not a lot, but I'm seeing 10 to 15 to 20 people that are returning viewers that are watching my videos right when they come out. So you guys are awesome because nobody wants to be a creator that is making videos every single day and not getting any views, especially right out of the gate. So the people that are watching my videos real quick, when they first come out, you rock. I love you. Thank you for that because I'm not looking for big wins to keep going. It was just like the little things. So that was mentally very helpful. So thank you to my subscribers who love me. And I'm going to share a few stats with you. I'm going to go over and do an actual video talking about what my 30-day run looks like, show you inside the YouTube studio, the actual analytics of the last 28 days, because that's what it shows you. See if I can set it up where it goes 30 days, do like a custom sort. And I got to give YouTube a couple of days because it's always like a day or two behind on the analytics. So I want to give YouTube a couple of days to catch up. But I have some basic raw stats for you of what I went through and what I achieved over this 30-day run. And before I do that, I just want to say, if you're a struggling YouTuber, if you're a new YouTuber and your channel's dead, you're not getting many subscribers and you feel like you're just making content for yourself and nobody's watching it, this is a great exercise to do. I grew. I'll go over that stuff for you. I'm not monetized yet, but I saw amazing results. I was going for 11 months of doing what I was trying to do, and I think this was pretty typical to the average person, saying I'm going to do a video a week, and then over the course of 11 months, I got about 30 videos. And it was really slow to start, and I kind of got more consistent as I went forward. But it was about 30 videos in 11 months, so I was well short of the 52 that I should have been at. And then I did 30 videos in 30 days. So this is what we saw. and what happened through that process. So in the 30 videos, I made with an average of 8 minutes per video, just to keep things simple. I'm not going to add it all up right now. About 4 hours of actual content. So I created 4 hours, so 2 full 2-hour movies worth of content in the last 30 days, which is pretty crazy. Spent probably about 50 hours worth of time editing, because I try to do most of my edits fairly quick. I don't like to do a lot of cutting. I'm not great at editing, so I'm not going to spend days on each video trying to figure out how to add all these cool captions and like. I'm trying to grow this so I can hire an editor and hire a professional that knows how to do that. I do not have any desire to become a professional video editor, but I need to monetize this before I'm going to start spending money on hiring an editor, because it's expensive. So I spent about 50 hours of time editing. I spent about 10 hours in Canva making thumbnails. So I have gotten much faster, and I know a lot of new tricks with Canva that I can use now to make better thumbnails. And you can argue whether my thumbnails are better or worse starting back in the beginning. Go look at my channel and look before the 30 days started, and then look at now. Let me know in the comments what you think, if I've improved. I think I've improved. I don't think that I'm good by any means, but I think that they're much better. I have kind of a brand that I'm trying to work with, kind of using some consistent fonts, colors, stuff like that, trying to keep it clean, right? And then I spent about 15 hours of planning and research. So obviously, if you've ever made a video, you know, before you make the video, you have to come up with a topic. And I had to come up with ideas, I had to come up with topics, and I'll tell you, doing 30 videos in 30 days, it gets pretty tough to continue putting out stuff and not sounding like a repetitive idiot just over and over and over again saying the same shit. So some days it took longer, some days it was fast, you know, just like anything. Some days you're sharp, you know, like today I feel good, even though yesterday was my birthday and I was up late and all that. But today I feel, you know, quick and sharp. And some days it's just kind of slow and your brain's just not firing as fast. So 15 hours of planning and research. Through this process of 30 videos, I had 0 viral videos. I guess it depends on what you call viral. My biggest video during this stretch is just shy of 700 views. For my channel, that is double my other biggest video. My other one's about 400. Then I have a bunch that are 200, 300. But if you consider that I only have 135 subscribers, what I guess is common on YouTube is if you get more views than you have subscribers, and that's actually a pretty good video. So for a new creator with a smaller following, I got some pretty good videos, but not what you would consider viral. If I talked to my niece or nephew about this, they'd be like, no, you didn't go viral, Uncle Chris, you're an idiot. But I did have some decent videos. I had 0 missed days, and I did have a couple days where I was contemplating missing a day. And I said, no, I'm not missing a day. I do not want to do this, but I'm going to do this because I said I'm going to do this. And it feels great when you actually finish something like that. And I'm not technically finished yet because I have to finish filming this video, edit it, make a thumbnail, and post it. But I've essentially finished at this point, which is pretty sick. I went from 50 subscribers. That was after 11 months of effort. And I also gained about 20 or so in the very beginning because I was telling friends about, you know, this golf channel that I was going to make. So I was like not getting them organically through YouTube. There was probably about 20 that were people just subscribing to help me out. It actually doesn't help you out. Don't ever ask anybody to subscribe to you, because if they don't go watch your videos after subscribing, it actually hurts your channel. So don't do that. Basically stop telling anybody that I'm even doing this. I was talking to my mom this morning, and I was like, no, I can't go to the cookout because she's going to be there until later because I got to do this video first. I'm doing 30 videos in 30 days. She didn't even know. I'm literally just not telling anybody about this. So I went from 50 subscribers to 135 subscribers in 30 days. So that is almost 2x, which is insane. So like I said, it's not a lot, but for me it's a lot because that's a huge growth in 30 days. I went up 85 subscribers. I went from 32 videos to 62 total videos, which is cool. I did basically 1 year's worth of work, what I did in 11 months in 1 month. So that's a lot of work. And according to ChatGPT, The average creator will quit before they hit 25 videos. I would say it's probably even shorter than that, but I now have 62 videos once this is posted, long form videos and not counting shorts. So I have more than doubled what the average person will do. I've made it through the burnout and quit phase, and I'm just excited. Like I said, this is a 5 to 10 year goal for me. I see where YouTube is going. I see where the market is shifting to. It's shifting away from TV and it's shifting towards watching smaller creators that are actually creating stuff that they resonate with. So maybe I don't have the best direction for my channel. You know, I've had some comments on, you know, you need to be more specific on who you're helping and make more specific videos. That's going to come more as I grow into this and get more experience. But for right now, I'm just working to build a following of people that like watching the stuff that I put out, because I know in the future that this is going to be a really big thing. So if you're early and you get to say, hey, I was subscribed to him when, you know, I got 1 million subscribers in 10 years. I was subscribed to him before he was before he hit 200, you know, that'll be pretty cool. So if you're not subscribed, you should probably subscribe now, because it's going to be a big clout. You're going to get a lot of clout being able to say subscribe to me so early on. I'm such a loser. And then in the last 28 days, I have gotten almost 111 hours of watch time and 8.2 thousand views, which is pretty cool. So those are some basic stats for you of what I accomplished over the last 30 days. So here's the conclusion. If you are a YouTuber and you want to jumpstart your channel just a little bit more, I would say do a 30-day video run. It's going to do a lot of things for you. It's going to help YouTube's algorithm understand who you're talking to, because you're going to get a lot more views. You're going to have people that are coming back. So it's going to start to kind of build your niche. That's really cool. But then what it does for you in terms of you as a creator and you with your camera presence and speaking and all that stuff, you're going to get significantly better. They say to become an expert in anything, you have to put in 10,000 hours of time. So like to be the best drummer in the world, it's 10,000 hours of practice and playing to hit that sort of expert level. So I'm well on my way. You know, I've got, like I said, I've made 4 hours worth of content in the last 30 days. So I only have 9,996 left to go. It's pretty cool. So that is it. I am going to cut this right here. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, follow the journey. I've got some other videos here that you might want to check out that show a little bit of what I went through during this process. And you know, I'm just having some fun here, making some videos, and happy to have the people that are enjoying it following along. So I will see you guys on the next video, not tomorrow, but probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the Sunday fun day, and have a great day.